The representative from Ixion is here. Be careful. No one wants to give up prizes that they have won. You have the full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness. Humph. Let's get this over with. Your Royal Highness, thank you for granting me this audience. I am sure we can come to an amicable agreement. Let bygones be bygones, no? We will forget about your unprovoked attacks on us, and you will transfer the rights to this little province. So we know about this. It was the Duchess of Hellas who tried to take over a part of Ixion's territory without the support of my mother, the Queen. We can be good neighbors again, without any lives being lost. Okay, let's offer to punish the Duchess of Hellas. We appreciate that you feel wronged. One of our subjects attempted to instigate a rebellion in your territory. However, she did not have our approval for these actions. If you withdraw your troops, we will punish her. Your Highness! This is the fair solution. You have no right to invade us because of her actions. What manner of punishment were you considering? Ooh, this would be interesting. Ooh. Let's commit her to marry an Ixion knight. Unless she's already married to the thing. Well, no, she's the sister of the guy, but he might be pissed otherwise. Let's try and command her to marry a thing. She will marry an Indianite lord of your choosing. I will not! You will if I say you will, or I'll take your title away. Her heirs will be of your blood, in a peaceful union that benefits us both. Very well, we will accept this arrangement. Remember that my sister is not the only unmarried noblewoman in Nova. People expect me to find a husband too. Alright, well that went better than I thought it would be. Alright, so we're still yielding for the time being. I kind of want to see what would happen with pressured being up. So let's try and upgrade that. So the only thing I can see with pressured is attend court right now, which I don't know if that will really help so much. But let's attend court then. We'll bring that up. Skip ahead. Fair enough. Classes will continue with our, let's learn Novan history, and we'll learn world history to try and better instigate ourselves in all knowledge. You read about the history of your domain. Hundreds of years ago, Nova was the center of a great empire, spanning the length of the western coast as well as a few island territories. Over time, your influence has waned. You look at a globe of the world, reading names of places so distant you can't remember ever hearing about them, and other areas left blank because no explorer venturing there has ever returned. There are reports that a Keithrong has been sighted leaving the old forest. What's a Keithrong? A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat, a sharp beak, and spikes on its back. Several disappearances in southern Caloris are already thought to be the work of this creature. What do we do? Should we send hunters? The traditional policy on stray beasts is to hope they return to the forest and stay there. Hunters are no match for such creatures. You would only make it angry and waste more lives. So, we just let it eat people? Everyone dies in the end. Oh, bet you wouldn't say that about your wife. Also, there is a letter for you. Talaris, the Duke of Sedna, will be arriving next week for an official visit. Alright, so that's that guy. Let's try and get our crystal. You order the guards to stand aside and walk forward with your head held high. None of them dares to deny you access to your own treasury. The glitter is dazzling, but some sixth sense draws you toward one little locked box in particular. This is what you need. This is the crystal that will make you a lumen. Darn tootin'! You tuck the box into your pocket, you can show it to your mentor later and get instructions on what to do next. Wonderful. Fantabulous. Do. Let's see what mood we're in now. We're depressed. That is not good, but that is okay. We've got some new skills to learn because we're depressed. So we can do expression, which is kind of like, meh, we don't really need expression. I mean, I guess we could get a new outfit because of it. But let's learn Let's do our Novan history and world history and try and unlock those outfits. Novan history, world history, let's do it. Let's see if we get up to 30. Yes! Awesome! Nova's history involves an endless slew of names and dates. Even as small as it's become, there are 10 dukedoms. No, 11 now. Plus the royal line. You hope no one expects you to memorize every lineage. No individual may hold more than one dukedom. Nobles seek noble spouses, so titles often come together, before being parceled out to heirs. Your father is Duke of Caloris, and his brother is Duke of Mazomba. Bryn, Duchess of Hellas, is sister of Banyan, Duke of Marie, and so on. Awesome. And this should make this go up to over 32. Awesome! You read about the western continent, Javier, where civilization flourished so long ago that the ancestral Novians were still living in caves. No one knows what became of them. The population vanished without a trace, leaving only their enormous stone buildings. In the distant past, the Yeveni tribes to the east rode giant beasts with signs and tentacles on their heads instead of horses. The bones of these creatures are sometimes found in Lila and Mead, and their tusks are valuable to crafters. We got a new outfit! Yay! Ah, your highness, what a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. Giggle. I don't know how to deal with handsome older men paying me compliments. I was so pleased to hear that you accepted my humble offering, a jewel for a jewel, but you are the more precious. I hope that this is only the beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship. A union between us would bring stability to both our peoples. He really does want to marry me. So, what do we want to do, guys? Should we get married to him, or should we decline his offer? I am a little bit at an impetus right now about that. So, alright. Well, we declined last time. I don't know what's going to happen if we accept, but there are a lot of other suitors as well that we'll meet later on, so I kind of want to politely decline. So, I need to let him down gently. I am not marrying you! I'm only 14! That may not have been gentle. Oh, I see. I regret the misunderstanding. Okay, fair enough. We can get willful from visiting the treasury, so that's kind of cool. Let's see what we've got. I kind of want to keep doing pressured to bring that up, but afraid and pressured. We can. Oh no, let's visit Juliana to get our crystal. I got it. What do I do now? Pick up the crystal with your bare hands, press it against your chest, over your heart, and say, illuminate. Do it! Okay, here we go. Illuminate. Oh, magical transformation sequence. We are Magic Girl now. We can do magic. It's awesome. You feel dizzy and both larger and lighter than you were before. The crystal has disappeared from view, but you know where it is. Wow! The priestess here is a friend of mine. I will come to your lessons in the faith and train you to use your powers. Awesome! We got a new outfit. Scholar's gown. We know stuff. Awesome possum. Let's learn stuff. Alright, so let's see. What can we learn? We got agility out the wazoo. Will help us with that. Our reflexes are already really, really good, though. So I don't know if we need that so much. We can learn faith, or we can try and learn some lumen now. I think we should probably learn some sense magic. Normally, I would say we want to do something that we have a bonus to. But right now, it's going to be a while until we get to willful. So let's go sense magic first. That way we know something's going on. You close your eyes and listen and learn to feel the magic inside you. Let's see, second one. You practice using small amounts of magic and feeling that the power outside of yourself. Awesome. You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Your Highness, This slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? Coruscant, the Duchess of Mead. His other fool sister is the wife of the Duke of Kiggle, and his mother is the Duchess of Lila. Family ties are complicated. Is she alright? She is unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's justice it is. Them devils killed me brother and broke me mam's heart. Lied to her, they did. When she went to see why he'd not come back, said he'd gone for a soldier, when he never would. He weren't the only one neither. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. I don't know what this is all about. Either way, murder is a serious crime, but... Alright, let's, put her to work. That way she'll be doing stuff. This woman failed in her goals. She harmed no one. I do not require her life. If she is kept far away from your sister's court, she will no longer be a threat. You're going to forgive her? I am indenturing her, not pardoning her. She will serve as a heavy laborer in northern Arsal. She should be made an example of. She should be drawn and quartered in a public square. I have spoken. God's bless ye, miss. Alright, fair enough. Let's take a look and see. If we go up unpressured, we can... We've been depressed. We need... Yeah, we'll go to... Oh, but I don't want... I want pressured. Oh, man. 10 court, he'll be fine. Alright, so class, or skills. Take a look and see what we got. Royal demeanor will have a big bonus too. Big negative to Lumen though, so we will need to change that fairly soon. Let's learn, what would be, I think some court manners, and perhaps some, internal affairs might be good. So conversation and intrigue. Neither of them give us bonuses, but I think we need to learn them. Intrigue, internal affairs. That will be good. Let's do it! You review the correct greetings for guests according to rank and when to extend your hand to another. All nobles expect their due honors. Awesome. And then, until you have children of your own, your maternal uncle, the Duke of Merva, is the next in line for the crown, and after him would be his daughter, your cousin Charlotte. We remember her. As you are walking one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons. That's funny. I thought now owls were nocturnal. I guess I was wrong. When you return to the castle, your father is waiting for you. There is a woman here to see you. She wishes crown funding for a project. Thank you for seeing me, Your Royal Highness. I come to you on behalf of the people. I wish to build a hospital where any citizen afflicted with a disease can be brought for treatment. Putting all the sick people together, wouldn't that make them die even faster? We are not interested. Alright. Let's keep going with our tending court. Fair enough. Awesome. So our skills now, we are depressed. That's fine. It's okay to be depressed every once in a while. We have the same, we can't do the conversation though, which is sad. But we can do some more magic. So let's do another sense magic, and we'll also learn some foreign intelligence. Some more sense magic, get us up to 30. Your mentor summons up magical energies to strike the nearby ground so you can learn to somehow sense when someone else's spells are in use. Perfect. The current Duke of Sedna is 26 years old and unmarried. He might be considered a good marriage prospect for you if you desire stronger ties with the domain of Talasy. Well, we kind of already screwed that one up. Remember that the festival of the Good Lady is approaching. There will be public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for the nobility. A grand ball? There will be dancing! As queen, you will be expected to lead the procession and take part in the ceremonial planting, possibly give a speech. However, since you are not yet crowned, it is not required, and it may not be safe to expose you to the public. What do you mean not safe? Outside of the castle, you are less well protected. If anyone means you harm, think on it now. Decide later. There's a letter for you as well. It's from Brandy! I went to school with her, but she's a couple of years older than me. Her mother is the Duchess of Mead. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Apparently, her other Kevin is absolutely furious about that woman's trial. She's bored and looking for an adventure. Well, I don't have any to suggest to her. Alright, let's take a look. Our pressure is going up. We're depressed and yielding. We will fix those later, but we're gonna keep attending court. Awesome. Pleases our father. That's good. Our skills, we are still depressed. So I'm going to... We probably want to start learning public speaking soon. So we're going to have to do something about that. In the meantime, let's continue our learning. Let's put dance so we can get better at dancing. And we'll also put some more into internal affairs. Or no, let's go into internal affairs. We'll do internal affairs and we'll do dance. So, agility, internal affairs, agility, dance. Let's see if we have an outfit that boosts agility. Perfect. Done. Classes. Go to class. In the morning, you begin practicing dance steps in time to music. Quick and slow, turning and weaving, you work through the standard repertoire of ballroom dancing, being sure that you know the basic steps for any dance likely to be required of you in a social setting. You may now attend ballroom dancing on the weekends! Yay! Your maternal uncle's wife, the Countess Nyx, claims your kinship to the old Merva line, and originally asked your mother for a title to the duchy. However, no one could verify her lineage. As a compromise, your mother created her brother, Duke of Merdova. Wonderful. Today is the procession and planting for the Festival of the Good Lady. Will you be leading the parade? Well, if you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. The people will recover from disappointment. If we lose you, there is no recovery. Alright, I'm gonna lead the parade. We're not giving a speech because we don't know Nikes. I'm not afraid. I'm gonna be the best parade leader ever. My little girl. You prepare your best gown for the occasion, then walk slowly through the town with your attendants. It would not be appropriate for you to wear a sword, but you do walk with a sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. At the end of the route, you help the priestesses turn over the earth for the new tree to be planted. Then the new life is blessed, and all the attendants join in song. The procession regroups to return to the castle. Oh, perfect. So nothing really happened. That's good. Pressured and +1 depressed. That should increase that. We are pressured. We are good for that. So we want to go willful and cheerful. Let's see if we've got anything cheerful. What's lonely? Okay, we could... No, we don't want to do that because that would lessen our... so we don't want lonely. Let's see. Mood... Cheerful, willful, cheerful, willful. I don't want to do that because that'll lessen those, but I need willful to go up. So, let's visit the treasury then. That'll increase that. Counting failed, present success, perfect. You have 9,994 gold lacy and 82 silver telesy. Perfect. Oh, we are pressured. Let's see what bonuses that gives us. So that will give us a bonus to athletics and faith. That's not very big on those. Okay. That's not cool. Well, it might be good to do some athletics, though. So let's learn some athletics then. And royal demeanor is fairly high as well. But let's learn some athletics. We'll do running to start off with. So classes, athletics, running. We don't really need to do any of the other ones, but in case we need to get away, we can run. You practice walking at a brisk but comfortable pace for a set length of time every day. Wonderful. You switch back and forth between a brisk walk and a light bouncing jog. Not too fast, you're building endurance rather than speed. You steadily increase the proportion of time you spend jogging, with shorter breaks of walking to recharge your energy. Are you ready for the grand ball? All the nobles in the domain are here to see you, to see their queen. Gulp. You finish dressing and descend the stairs to make a grand entrance. Oh, there we go! All around, the rich and powerful pause in their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. You let your eyes rest upon each in turn as you have been taught, impressing upon them that you are not a child, but a queen. Your father waits for you at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm. The first dance is for us.